Here is a short video tutorial exploring the use of a free product design software called Google SketchUp. It is ideal for modeling 2- and 3-dimensional designs for Edexcel's different titles such as graphic communication or 3D design. For example, this could be used to create packaging, interior design models, and prototypes. Students could use this modeling software during the ideas and final outcome stages across their portfolio, as they give a 360 view of their designs. This could then make it easier for staff to give even more accurate and specific feedback to students during these stages. Pupils could take a screenshot as they go along to help them build a development page for AO1. The use of this digital medium enables students to gain evidence for AO2, where they are selecting appropriate materials and processes. Again, they can screenshot cropped parts of their design for their refinement sections of their portfolio. AO3 can be met as pupils are recording their ideas and insights as their work progresses. Lastly, this software allows them to demonstrate an understanding of visual language for AO4 as a response is created. To get started, you need to type in Google SketchUp onto Google and it will take you to this page. You then need to click on Start Modeling and it will ask you then to sign in either using your email or Gmail account. Once you click on Create New, it will take you to a page similar to this, and on the left-hand side you will see there is a toolbar, and feel free to click on an area where it gives you a whole tutorial on how to use the tools. The main ones I'm going to use today are the arrow key, which is the select button, the shape tool, the line tool, the push and pull tool, the orbit tool, and the pan tool. Here are two examples of outcomes that students could realistically create within their portfolio. And the software allows you to create a 360 view of each of their designs. Here is another example, this time with textures added to the surfaces. So to begin, you need to use your Pearson in the center as a guide in terms of measurements. I'm going to click on the shape tool and draw a rectangle, and as you can see at the bottom where it says dimensions, you can adjust it accordingly. So I've just pressed Shift on my keyboard at the same time just so I can get my correct measurements. So you can decide however wide you would like your building to be. I'm then going to use the push and pull tool to click onto the surface, and as you can see, if I bring it up to his height, you can see he's about 6 foot tall. I'm going to bring my building up quite a bit. I'm then going to use my orbit tool and I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. And you can use this with the mouse to zoom in and out. And as you can see, we've already very quickly just made up a building. I'm now going to add in a door. So again, I'm going to click onto the shape tool. I am going to draw a door slightly taller than he is. What I can then do is use my push and pull tool, and if I click on that surface, I can either bring it out or bring it right in. I can then click on the arrow tool, click on this individual surface and press the delete button. And if I use the orbit tool, you'll be able to see that I can now see inside my building. I'm then going to go to the bottom where I can see a lot more tools and click on the circle tool. I'm going to create a circular window, so decide where it goes. So I'm going to press down, move it out, and you can see the radius at the bottom in the measurements toolbar. And then I'm again going to use a push and pull tool. You can either bring it out, or if I bring it, push it in a little bit. Then I'm going to click on this and create another window. To now add a roof, I'm going to use my line tool. I'm going to click on the endpoints. You can decide the shape of your roof. So for example, I click there, click over here, and bring it back to the endpoint. What I can now do is click on my orbit tool, go all the way around, click on my push and pull tool, click on the surface and bring it across. And you can just make sure that your endpoints match. Click on my orbit tool, I can go around and see that it matches perfectly, and here I now have a roof. So what I next want to do is to add some texture. So on the right hand side we have lots of different tools, and I can click on materials, and I can actually click on browse, and for example I can click on brick and select which type of brick surface I would like. So you select it, use the paint bucket tool that automatically appears, and click on the surface. And again I can rotate round. I can apply it to every single surface if I wanted to. Once you've applied your texture to all the walls, you can scroll down and click on roofing and decide what type of roofing you would like. And again, apply it to the surfaces. As mentioned previously, students can screenshot as they go along. They could display these after more traditional media such as sketching out their ideas in pencil or ink within their personal portfolio.